Hi, and welcome back to 10 Minute Strategy. This is Peter Prop, and we are here with my friend Gregory Cox, who is the founder and president of an excellent consulting firm called Think Around Corners. You can find them at thinkaroundcorners.com. So, Greg, tell us about Think Around Corners. What's your overall business like, and what's your philosophy around helping companies?
Overall business is web strategy. So we help people at numerous levels. We help with a deeper understanding of analytics, so you know what's working and what's not. We help with creating an overall web strategy, which incorporates all the marketing and touch points that you might have through social and your own website. And we help with the executables in terms of, delivering real aspects like keyword research and SEO.
Excellent. And I know from spending some time with you, what people might not realize is a lot of websites are constructed from a design point of view and then down to the execution, and you sort of end up blending your copy needs, what the business owner might think are their design points of view. Your philosophy is a little different. It's a little more focused on, what are the data points that are searchable by the overall search community that are going to be important for this website. How do we get them up there early on? And then, okay, now let's build a strategy that makes sure that we can execute those elements, right?
That's right. You said data points, and I think in a better way might be to say, like, creating the content that will really attract the right customer, whether you sell a product or a service.
Right.
So using the right content to attract the right people that will actually buy your product or service.
Excellent. And this is good because really I've never delved into an SEO topic on this podcast before, whatever this is, video blog or whatever I call it. Mm-hmm. So this is great. This is sort of an SEO 101, and you're calling it SEO in a bottle. So if you had a bottle full of SEO, what would be in it?
Sunshine and bunnies. No. SEO in a bottle, I guess in a sense what I'm saying is the roots, don't lose sight of the root aspects of what SEO is about, which is attracting the right customer to the website and attracting the right customer to the right page. Create a good first impression when that visitor initially lands on your website. And in order to attract the right customer, you need to do two very fundamental things. One, you have to use the right keywords on the pages to rank in search engines, but you also need to create inbound links to your website, which Google considers, for lack of a better term, popularity. So it's really two legs that SEO stands on. How many inbound links you have to your website, that is to say the popularity of your website overall, and do you use the right keywords on page to attract the right type of people searching?
Right. Now,
so those two things together.
Yeah, and those are elements that have been spoken about for quite a while within the SEO discussion.
Sure.
I know that not too long ago Google changed some of their algorithm, and that torqued a lot of people off. But has that changed the way you do your business at all with these two topics?
No, in fact, I think that actually I run SEO through more of a philosophical approach than most people do, and it's kept my nose clean throughout the last 15 years of doing SEO. My SEO tactics have really not changed at all. I use no black hat tactics, and I use only what works, and it really hasn't changed. The basic principle is doing SEO and realizing one very simple premise, and that is that Google is attempting to recreate a human experience. So anything that you would do for SEO that makes a page look weird or makes sentences look strange, or you use a whole bunch of keywords to stuff into that page in order for it to rank, is usually not going to be a good tactic overall in the long run. Google will ultimately vote against your web page for ranking. So what you need to do is you need to follow very simple principles. So for inbound links, one of the basic principles is create content that people want to link to, and then repeat that process as much as you can over time. That will create natural inbound links to your website. You won't have to worry about, link popularity and calculations and all that kind of stuff. Basically, by following a very simple principle, like we all do in life, by following very simple principles, we don't have to think about it too much, and it works.
Yeah,
so that's the first thing. Yeah.
It's like that old saying about telling the truth is a good idea because you can always remember your story, right?
Right.
I think
exactly.
It's similar in this world of SEO and business in general. Is you want to be doing something that you want to be doing. You don't want to be doing unnatural acts in any part of your business because it's going to show. It's going to be obvious that your heart's not in it. You might be throwing words up just to get some attention, and
That's
then
right.
the page overall looks like something for an idiot.
Yeah, SEO is such a small subcomponent. I mean, depending upon where you are in the process, SEO could be the most important thing that your business or website can do right now. But often it's not. This is a subcomponent of myriads of marketing principles online. Email marketing, social media marketing, to name a few.
Right.
These things don't really involve SEO at all. So if all you do is focus on SEO and you attempt to maximize the short-term gain, you will most likely minimize the long-term gain of SEO.
Excellent. Well, now we're to the SEO in a bottle section. So, we've got an audience that ranges in terms of their sophistication.
Right.
Let's just talk about if there were only 3 things that you want to leave people with in terms of how they can improve the way their site is seen and is perceived. What are those 3 things? And maybe you want to start them all within. All those 3 things might be in the area, as I know you're going to talk about, of keyword research.
Exactly. I mean, keyword research, in essence, a lot of clients come to me and they say, well, we want to rank for these keywords. And by doing simple keyword research, really taking not much time at all, we find that the keywords that they think they should be ranking for are actually not the keywords that the customers use. So it's really, many times clients have to kind of stretch their mind, divide what they think is right, and then compare actual real data. And you can do that through the external keyword tool from Google. It's free. That's why I'm suggesting it to you right now. There's a lot of powerful tools out there, but Google's external keyword tool will get you there. And I'm sure you'll provide a link or something like that. But the bottom line is that Google tool will allow you to find out what your clients actually use.
Excellent. Okay, so start your search for improving your site by using the external keyword tool. What other steps would you suggest people take?
Well, try to focus actually one of the things that I talk about is the wine spill. The law of the wine spill. People search in different ways. For instance, if I dropped a glass of wine on the ground and it made a spill on the carpet, there are 3 ways that I can look at that problem. Oh gosh, I don't know how to get wine out of the carpet. I'm going to go online and I'm going to search for how to get wine out of a carpet. Number 2, I don't have the time to deal with that. Let's go hire an expert. And number 3, I don't have the money to hire an expert. Let's go get a steam cleaner. So that could produce 3 very different searches. And almost all businesses operate in that kind of, umbrella. People search for services and products in very different ways, either identifying a problem, identifying a solution, or searching for keywords that just exist around that. So using the external tool, you want to, A, keep an open mind, B, ensure that you're looking for keywords that actually feature and describe your products or services. And then C, you have to start realizing that the website as you have right now might not be large enough in terms of the number of pages you have in order to support that keyword strategy for SEO. So you might have to write additional content to support the actual keywords you find.
Interesting. Yeah, a lot of pages. And now, could that content be blog content, or it needs to be within a page?
Absolutely. In fact, that's really when the principal, writes about something that you want other people to link to and then repeat that process. That's perfect for blog articles.
Okay.
So blog articles can be very specific in terms of what keywords you attack. So that's a perfect place to do search engine optimization, yeah.
Excellent, excellent. All right, Greg, well, I think that's good enough for now. We're going to come back and do this again in a couple weeks probably and talk about another related topic that draws on your expertise. I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. For 10-Minute Strategy, this has been Peter Propp. Thanks, Greg.
You got it.